Hi Scorpios, how you doing? Welcome to your 2020 release and receive reading. What are you getting rid of and what are you bringing in, Scorpio? Well, I think it looks good. It's looking good. I think it's quite an interesting story here. So, oh yeah, hi, it's me, Cindy. This is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And we are typically, actually, if you're familiar with the channel, you see me shuffle on camera and I pull the cards out like that. I'm not doing it for the 2020 release and receive because there's so many cards. And there's like a pile here for release and a pile here for receive, and it's oracle cards, many different oracle cards and a couple different tarot decks. So it just takes a while to get it out. So let's just get into the juice of your reading for you. What are you releasing? So this is pretty interesting. I just want to say, and you'll see it once you see the release and the receive. It looks like for some of you specifically are releasing a Leo. And others of you are moving toward, or at least releasing Leo energy and moving towards Libra energy. That's a very big shift here that I'm seeing. It's very obvious. Now, so the first two oracle cards that you got for your release are from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. And we got Spider and Lion here. So this Spider card is all about like really creative work related energy. And it actually, this card, the imagery in this card is mimicked almost 100% in the tarot card that comes out to support why. Why is this a release? So it's a lot of work. Whatever this is a very creative aspect of yourself, but it has been a lot of work. A lot of work. And there's a lot of self-leadership involved here, a lot of internal strength. I feel like you're just kind of giving it up to the universe. When these cards first came out, I thought, this is an odd thing to be releasing, you know. It seems like you're releasing a very creative aspect of yourself and like leadership and strength. Then I sat with it a little longer as the other cards started coming out, and then the message started becoming clearer. And it is really more about just you have invested a lot of yourself into something here. And it has taken a lot of your strength. Like it's almost like it sucked it out of you a little bit. It sucked it out of you a little bit. And it's been heavy. It's been heavy being this leader with all this creative energy. It's really, it's become kind of exhausting to the point where, you know, you should have all this color in and around you. Like you could say it's your auras too. And then we get, so your energy oracle card that came out with what is the release was the attachment card here. Look at how gray it is. It's very, very gray compared to the color in the other two cards, particularly the spider card. Now, the attachment here is taking off that mask. It feels like you're taking off a mask for some sort of leadership role, something that you've had to invest a lot of yourself into, the creative aspect of yourself. That doesn't even necessarily mean like it's something like creative in the arts. It could be creative with just managing your day, managing your family, managing your work. Like you got to be creative. You got to be on the ball. You got to keep it going. There's a lot of elements here. And it's, you know, it's really, this is what you're releasing. You're letting that go. And what I feel like is happening is you're releasing it almost to like, just let the universe look after it. And someone else had a reading that was a little bit like that. I'm just putting it out there. And the universe can start, I think it was Virgo. Yeah, there was something Virgo was having trouble disconnecting from. It was like, let the universe take that. Bye-bye. And that's kind of what I feel like you're doing, which is, it's nice. It's like, this is too much of a burden for me. I release it. I release it. Now, why? Why are you releasing this? So this gets us into the tarot cards. I'm using two decks. The first one is the Tarot de la Nuit. You had one card come out. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. You had a lot of cards come out on every shuffle, and I was getting a little bit upset. So I think you had about a dozen cards come out in this, and I was like, no, that's too many. It's too many. And can we just get one simple message? So we got one simple message here. We got the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is the universe ready. You know, your wish is my command. What is it that you really want? I'm here to deliver it to you. Now that you're speaking to me, the universe is saying, because you're releasing something that's been a heavy burden, it's been too much, it's sucked the strength out of you. It's time to let it go, and the universe kind of agrees, because this is why. Well, you know what? I know that the things that I really want for me, I can't get it with this block here. I can't get it with this block. And there might even be a little prince, someone who doesn't seem like a prince or princess, that maybe you'll give a little kiss to. It's a little frog, right? Do you kiss the frog? What do you do? Is that it there? What should we do? Should we kiss the frog and see what it turns into? Let's take a chance. You never know. You might just get a weird taste in your mouth. That's it. I don't know. So, then, 2 cards from the Shadowscape Tarot. The Magician and the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. Do you see this? Do you see the spider working away here in the web for this 8 of Pentacles? Right? Isn't that funny? That is so funny. It's really telling me like you've put a lot of work into this. This is really being, look at all the things that this spider is managing in this web, right? Like it is a very busy, that's why I meant, you know, even though it's creative energy, it's not necessarily like artistic creative energy, like you've been learning the piano and the cello and painting oils and watercolors. Like it's not like, could be, but I think it's more about all the things that you're managing in life. And there's certain aspects that are a little heavier than others here. And then the Magician, this is manifesting. And the way these cards are sitting on the table, I love the way the Magician's energy is moving right towards this 9 of Cups. You know, the 9 of Cups is the universe speaking to you. Your wish is my command. You're in the right energy. You have the right ideas. You know what you want. Let's bring it to you. So you're saying, all right, I'm gonna manifest what I want. I'm dropping this heaviness. I'm dropping what has been taking a lot of me. Really, things that have been taking a lot of you that maybe don't have of you. Like it's not, you don't have to take these on. So why keep doing it? Because it's killing you. It's too much. So you're really starting to release that. I'm just looking to see, out of some reason I was like, just getting sort of a message to look in the card more for something else here. Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. So all of the little spots, I never really took note of that before. Someone was telling me to. All these little spots here with the spiders, you can see that in the web, they're all stars. Yeah. And you know, it's almost reminding me of the star card, like being in that balanced energy where you can manifest your dreams, what it is that you wish upon a star. Look at all these little things. You're almost like you're going to turn all of these things that were burdens, and these are going to turn into wishes. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And there's 8 of them, because it's the 8 of Pentacles, right? And the 9 of Cups. So let's see. I wonder what that other star is. I wonder what that 9th, maybe it's private between you and Spirit. Okay, so now I want to know, what are the divine masculine and divine feminine energies surrounding this release? So the first, you got 1 divine masculine from the God and Titan deck, Vishnu, balance. I think this is a pretty good card considering what we've been talking about with what you're releasing. Like you've been just taking on too much. I think, you know, that's been a theme a little bit this year with Scorpio, is taking on too much, feeling overburdened. And I've even seen in the comments and had some emails from people about, yeah, doing a lot of caregiving, looking after different aspects of family, work, friends, a lot of that. So, you know, y'all don't have 4 arms. So it's not that easy, okay? It's not that easy, right? So this masculine energy is almost as if it's within you. It's tapping on your shoulder and it's saying, you know what, Scorpio, this is too much. We're not really living our dream here. We need to start living some of our dream. We need to start dropping some of this that is really taking too much out of it, out of us. For some of you, I do feel that it is a Leo specifically. It might be an individual. It could be someone at work. It could be someone at home. It could be personal. It could be, I just got private. Nobody should know. Okay. So this Leo energy might be too much for you, but it is also playing on your strength. We're almost at the receive, which is good. And you'll see what is kind of playing around here. Now, Your divine feminine energy got 3 cards. You did get 3. There's a lot of, so it tells me it's a lot about the nurturing aspect of yourself. And it does seem like that's appropriate because this is a lot of self-nurturing that you're trying to align yourself up to, as opposed to this overworked, kind of like overworked, underpaid, underappreciated, underslept, underrested, you need this release. So these are the 3 wonderful divine feminine energies that have come in here for you for why this release is occurring. So we have romantic love, we have new beginnings, and we have miracles. Wow. I really do feel like some of you, I mean, once these came out, I thought, yeah, this feels like very strongly like some of you are releasing some sort of a romantic connection here, or a soulmate connection. Now, if you notice, the new beginnings, let's put Aphrodite down there. The new beginnings and the miracles are mirroring each other. The numbers, we have number 13 and 31. So they're the mirrored numbers of each other. So this new beginning is, it's a miracle. It's going to feel like a miracle to you. What I'm getting from it is the universe is finally going to be able to bring in something that was sort of meant for you. And you're finally kind of getting onto that path. And it's about being in the right energy, being in the right frame of mind, really feeling good about yourself again and what your potential is. So then the miracle will actually come in. Oh, she's got the star. Actually, she's got 2. She's making it a 10. She's making it a 10 of cups for me. Remember, there was 8 stars in the 8 of Pentacles. And I'm like, it's like a wish. I just knew somewhere where there's going to be more stars. There it is. There's a big one, and then the other one. It was a whole bunch of little ones. It's like it's just going to keep growing. But it's almost like, well, there's that 9th to make it a 9th, a 9 of cups, which is what you have here, the 9 of cups. I wanted to know how we were going to get there, because the 8 of Pentacles looked like it was leading up to it. Those burdens were turning into wishes. And then there's another very, fairly obvious one right there, the 10. And then it almost goes beyond that. This is really nice energy. Really nice energy, Scorpio. Okay, so that's your release. Okay, so let's get into the receive, because that's what there's less cards for the receive for some reason, but there's still a good story to be told. Okay, the first card that came out for your receive from the Unknown Animal Spirit deck was Cobra. And I was like, what the heck is going on with Scorpio? Because the only cards that had come out, I'd only pulled this deck so far. So I just had Spider and Lion where you were releasing. And then you were receiving Cobra energy. I thought, boy, that's harsh. Because Cobra is a very protective energy. Cobra ain't letting nothing get through. Cobra's so protective that nobody knows that it's got anything to protect. And I mean that by, like, if you're walking by and you're in a market and there's a basket and there's a cobra just sitting there staring at you. Are you going to pause and go and look and see what cobra's got going on in that basket? Probably not. You're not going to go near the basket. I wouldn't. Myself, I would not go near the basket. I would keep going. I'd be like, yeah, don't even look at the cobra. Don't look at the cobra. That's this energy for me. Like, don't even look. This is so protected, no one's even going to look at it. So when it came out, I thought, yeah, I'm feeling like this heavy burden on Scorpio. And part of what you're receiving is very, very protective energy. Very protective. Like, so protective that you might go into isolation a little bit. Like, I just need for no one to know that I'm in the basket. I don't want anyone to know that I'm hiding in the basket. Okay, that's fine. I kind of feel like you might need that. I mean, if it's at the point where you literally, like, I feel like I need 4 arms and hands here to manage everything that I have going on. You know what? You take that. You take that little rest period in the basket, right? And let your Cobra just make everyone walk on by. You don't even come in here and bother Scorpio. They're having a little rest. Okay, that sounds good. Now, so this is part of the other part of the receive. Is the contract for the Energy Oracle card that came out. And that's why I thought it was interesting, because this is like the Libra card in the tarot with this card. It's very much like the Scales of Justice. No, it is, yeah. So it does feel like you guys are literally releasing Leo energy and receiving Libra energy for yourselves, which is so nice because it's almost like this Leo energy, which is very much about leadership and confidence and pride and that's heavy energy. Like that's a lot to pull off every day and every night and every day and every night and so forth and so on. Like that's a lot of energy. So you are now protecting yourself. You're setting situations up for yourself where you're now protected. When you need a break, you're taking that break. When you need to pull away, you're pulling away. It's really good. And that is bringing in balance into your life. There may be some sort of contract coming towards you too, for whoever this is specific for. That is a good thing to receive. Like it might be bringing you some money or some information that's very valuable to you. Well, yeah, both can be. Information can be even more valuable than money, that's for sure, depending on how you use it, right? So yeah, that's part of the receive. So that looks really nice when you see it with the balance and what you were receiving. Like that's why I like to get all these out instead of doing this type of reading like on camera as it comes out. Because once you get all the cards out, the message is much more clear for you. And being that like coming into 2020, I thought, let's make it as clear as possible because sometimes it can get a little esoteric with the oracle cards. So why? Why is this? These are so good. The cards you got, the tarot cards you got for why are you receiving this are so good. The first, so we got one card from the Tarot de la Nuit. Actually, I think at this point, Scorpio spirit guides understood I was not taking a lot of cards because now we're just like one card for each deck. The Queen of Cups. Deep mutual love and feelings here. Okay, and then I want to hold it up with this one. The Shadowscape Tarot, you got one, and it's the Ace of Wands. What beautiful energy combined together. The Queen of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Absolutely beautiful. It's love, it's desire, it's lust, it's emotions, it's everything warm, right? It's everything warm and soft and cuddly and passionate. It's just beautiful, beautiful energy. So this is why. Because you want to bring more loving connections, more emotional contact with people. It feels like you've been juggling so much that the emotional contact that you have is very fleeting. It's not, there's no depth to it. So you're moving away from that and you're going to move into, and because there may be fewer of these experiences with outside sources because of this very protective Cobra energy, those experiences that are based on emotions and feelings will be much deeper than the ones that you've been having up to this point. And the Ace of Wands, so this is telling me it's a brand new beginning for your creativity too, right? And it could be related to desire with someone, but it is strongly speaking about like this. This is creative and it just felt like I needed to release this because it's not working. It's not the way I want to be creative. This is being creative to survive, to juggle everything, where this is, you know, a beautiful creative spark in you that's going to start off again. And then the divine masculine energy that's surrounding this is quite interesting with the Cobra. You got Thor, action. Ooh, interesting messages. I was holding it up there because I'm looking at the card and I'm seeing how he's just leaned back and he's really like just holding the moment. But look at the wind that's moving around him. So the message I'm getting is action in inaction and inaction in action. Like just because someone requires or feels that you should take action on something doesn't mean that you will. You may just allow that wind to blow past and just hold your ground for what it is that you know you need. And then other opportunities you may think, wow, nobody's taking any action on that. I'm going in. Everybody's in inaction and I'm going to take action. Like you may not follow the typical predictable expectations of others moving into 2020. And the this is beautiful. I gotta hold this up with the Ace of Wands. The divine feminine energy. I'm gonna hold her up on her own first. that is supporting this receive is a creative spark. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That, and it's actually sitting under the Ace of Wands, the way I have it like laid out on the table. There it is. There's that beautiful divine creative spark. So there's going to be a lot of creativity. Creativity based on like what you truly desire for yourself and connecting with other people, particularly this Ace of Wands, because there's 3 little foxes in there. It's almost like a 3 of Wands combined with an Ace of Wands to me, with 3 little foxes. So it's telling, or like 3 of Pentacles even, like it's very collaborative. So you will collaborate, but with those that you really want to. Like I said, it's going to be more meaningful connections. Much more meaningful connections. And we do, remember, we do have these 3 ladies that are responsible, part of the energy surrounding the release. Let's not forget that. Romantic love, new beginnings, and miracles. So that's what, this is what is helping, this is the catalyst behind your release to move you into your receive. So then we have one last card. It's from the Journey of Love Oracle deck. I am putting a thank you out in each video to our Aquarius friends because they had a very heavy release in their video. Their receive was very good, but their release was very heavy. And after doing the video, it was the first one I did for this series, I thought they need an extra card. We need something with some love in it, right, to end the reading. So everybody gets one now. So yours is from the Journey of Love Oracle deck. The choice, it's right, yeah. The choice, number 62. So I'm going to read from the book for you what this oracle brings. This oracle brings you guidance. It is safe to choose now. There is no wrong choice, just a choice that resonates with your heart. If it is challenging you, that is an opportunity for you to let the divine cleanse and lift you into the vibration where you feel at peace with your choice, where you can accept the grace it will bring to you. Do this now. It's your time to step up. Make your life easier on yourself and open to love in a more trusting way. Come now. The divine is calling you to play. I think that's really appropriate. Wow. Yeah, if it is challenging you, this is an opportunity for you to let the divine cleanse. And that's, oh, that's funny, because that's what this felt like to me. Like it was just releasing this. I'm releasing being the leader in this aspect. This is not, the universe can take over this, right? And look what it's doing. It's bringing in a wonderful energy for you. Really, really wonderful. And there you go, Scorpio. I hope you like that. It's something to look forward to. And yeah, it's just around the corner, 2020. So until next time, guys, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.